to another episode of MCRC Review. Today we're going to talk about EZO versus Tigertailz. The first band we're going to review is EZO. They came out with their first album, self-titled EZO, in 1987. This album was produced by Gene Simmons himself, which is kind of cool because they're from Japan. So that's a cool way to be welcome in America. Yeah. And I want to start off talking about House of a Thousand Pleasures, and how that's the first song on the album. And I really like how it starts off the album. And Taro Takahashi does a really good job with his bass, basically throughout the album, in my opinion. I really like how he really slaps that bitch. And Destroyer, I really like that song a lot, especially because it reminds me a lot of Motley Crue, specifically Dr. Feelgood. Like the backing beats is very similar to it, and I like that a lot. It's very heavy between like the guitars and you know, Shoya Ida. He has great guitars and it's very heavy, and it really it goes well with the bass a lot. And I really like how Masaki Yamada, I really like his vocals a lot. Like, they're very sexy and they have a really cool vibe to it, and I like how just really deep and raw and gritty they sound. And Here It Comes, I really like that song a lot. It's a really cool song, and there's a lot of cool like gang vocals throughout, you know. And Big Changes, I really like the drumming in that song a lot, and again, cool gang vocals in the background, and a lot of good like composition, you know. And I Walk Alone, that's also a really cool song. It's just cool in general. And then I really like how the album ends off with Desiree, and I really like the lyrics of that song a lot. They're really cool and hot lyrics, and it's a really cool and awesome song. So now we're going to talk about Tigertailz, and I really like the start of this album, Young and Crazy, which also came out in 1987, and their first song on there, Star Attraction, I really like how it starts off, and it kind of has a early Kiss / Britney Fox sound to me, in my opinion. I really like both those bands a lot, so it's kind of cool. And then Ballerina, that's a cool instrumental. I really like it because usually instrumentals can get kind of boring, but this one is very interesting and it kind of stays really cool. And I really like the guitar and the acoustic. I really like the balance going back and forth between those two. And I like how it goes into Living Without You. Like, it goes in really nicely into that one. It's kind of different from the music video version. Like, it's kind of like the album version, so it sounds a little different, and it just really goes well with Ballerina. And Fall in Love Again, I really like the composition of that one. And again, it also reminds me of Kiss, especially with Stevie Jam's vocals. He kind of does a similar thing to Paul Stanley, in my opinion, which is really cool. And I like how the album really ends with that song. It's a good way to end the album. And I also like the way Pepsi Tate's Young and Crazy. I really like Pepsi Tate's bass in that one. It's really, really good. And I also want to talk about She's Too Hot and Turn Me On, because I really like the lyrics for both of those songs, and they're just really cool and hot and sexy songs, you know? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about the poll results. And the results for this week is that Tigertailz is the winner, Young and Crazy. Yeah boy, love those guys. Either way, for me, they're both really awesome choices. If I had the choice to, I'd choose both of them in a heartbeat. But me personally, I chose EZO, self-titled EZO. So yeah, it's all cool. These are both awesome, great listens, and anyone who hasn't, make sure to give both of these guys a really, really like good listen, because it was a really good listening session. And also make sure to check out Roman the Gypsy, my friend. He did a cover of Living Without You, so make sure to check that guitar cover out. It's really good. So yeah, see you guys next week, and keep rocking on, and stay metal, stay awesome. Yeah, boy.